The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I am Coach Ellen Perez and I'm streaming live from Mandaluyong City. Good afternoon. Welcome to Women at Work on the new channel. Hello, great afternoon to everyone. This is your host, Coach Ellen Perez. Kamusta po tayong lahat? Today is October 31st. It's the last day of October. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Women at Work, ang galing mo, panalo ka. And again, it's a Monday afternoon, Monday evening. It's a Monday motivational habit for everyone to join me as we share to you different empowering stories of successful Filipina women. Kasi nga naman po, Women at Work is a show that showcases stories of various women in different industries, different fields, and it shows, of course, is to educate. Our aim of the show is to educate, encourage, elevate, and empower women in different fields, in different industries. And it brings you raw and transformational stories of Filipinas all over the globe, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and to all our Filipina OFWs as well. Of course, we are featuring their world class skills and talents. In this new season, we are gifting our streaming viewers a more delightful features of our modern day Filipino women heroes, focusing on their empowering stories. So, dear viewers, inviting you all to watch all our episodes and expect to see the new, better, if not the best versions of themselves through this women empowerment show exclusively in the new channel. Magandang hapon po. Kamusta po kayong lahat? Share this video. Our official hashtag is Women at Work on TNC, Women Empowerment, the new channel, see the new you, Coach Ellen Perez. And sharing this video, you'll never know, somebody might be able to uplift their life, empower them, and of course, help them be encouraged. And baka naman din may mga mafe-feature kami mga guests na, would align with you in terms of the field of business, work, career that you're into. Ayan. So, kamustahan muna po tayong lahat. News update. Ayan. Kasi alam nyo naman po, talaga namang maraming ganap. All right? But at this point in time, I'd like to inform everybody that we don't have a special guest, okay? It's a special woman at work because it's Mental Health awareness month of October, and today is the last day of October. So I'll be working on discussing and sharing with you mental health topic. So kwentuhan, discussion, and it's open forum. Everyone is invited to chat. All right, let's make this interactive. You can comment down below for your questions, suggestions, anything that's running through your mind related to mental health. So, as I was saying, today is a special episode, a mental, because of course October is Mental Health Awareness Month in the Philippines, and October 10 is World Mental Health Day. And for 2022, or for this year, the theme is making mental health and well-being a global priority. Kaya naman, with this platform here in the new channel, we are, really sharing this information, knowledge drive, because we wanted to make it a global priority. And that is the reason why we have this special in Women at Work. As I advocate mental health and I help people find their strength from their desperation to become an inspiration. All right. Before we proceed to our kwentuhan, to our topic today, feel free to comment and chat and share this video. This is going to be interactive. All your questions, para po masagot natin, magbigay tayo ng linaw, clarifications and all. News update muna tayo. Importante po tayo din ay nakikialam at nakikibahagi sa anuman pong nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. News update, alam po natin ito nga pong nakaraang weekend, October 29, Saturday, Typhoon Paeng ay talaga naman pong sumalanta sa ating bansa, at marami sa atin ang really nagplano for the long weekend, at marami rin ang medyo na put into hold their plans to go out with family or friends. So, yes, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council has reported 48 deaths, with 33 of the confirmed casualties from the Bangsamoro region due to the tropical storm Paeng. And among the 48 reported casualties, 37 have been confirmed, while 11 reported deaths have yet to be validated. Paeng also left 40 injured, while 22 individuals remain missing. Casualties may rise as a local disaster management country councils send in reports to the NDRRMC. Kaya naman po ang paalala natin sa ating mga kababayan na mag-ingat, manalangin, at kung may kakayahan po tayong tumulong, gawin na natin po yan ngayon. And another historical sad news din po na nangyari over the weekend. Ito nga pong stampede sa Seoul, Korea, to celebrate Halloween. At least 54 people were killed in Seoul on Saturday night, as Halloween revealers crushed their way into a small alley in the city of Itaewon district, and the fire authorities said on Sunday. Officials said that they got the first emergency call around 10:15 in the evening. Doon na po yung nagkaroon ng kasagsagan, ng talagang dumami na yung mga tao. And among the victims, nearly 100 were women, and while over 50 were men, and most were in their 20s and 30s. Another 149 people were injured as party goers fell and were trampled. Nakakalungkot po talaga itong balitang ito. And let's continue to pray for the victims, for the families, kasi nga naman, di ba, if you could just imagine, yung mga anak nyo nagpaalam lang sa inyo to lumabas para mag-party, and hindi nyo na pala makikita at makakasama muli. And this is really a tragic event globally, and nakakalungkot talaga. Kaya ang paanyaya talaga naman po ay mag-ingat po tayo, especially in going out. Ito kasi talagang dinumog, 'no, kasi talagang because of the pandemic, it's been 2 years that was put into hold, and so people are so excited to come and see this event that they are holding. And 26 foreign nationals in the news ang sinasabi nga po ang among the dead. And they are from China, Japan, Iran, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Norway, and others. South Korean authorities said that they are forming an investigation team to look into the disaster. President Yoon Suk Yeol has declared national mourning period, vowing to mobilize all resources to help the bereaved families and investigate the causes. Again, our prayers to the families and victims. And this is another devastating global event in our lifetime. So, ingat-ingat po tayo. And to this date, this also another tropical depression po ang namamataan, Typhoon Queenie. So Queenie is the 17th storm of the year and is spotted at 975 kilometer east of Northeast Mindanao. Kanina pong umaga po yan at 4 a.m., packing a maximum sustained winds of 45 kilometers per hour with 55 kilometer per hour gusts. The country's Weather Bureau has alerted the public of another tropical depression that may enter Philippine area of responsibility today, which will be named Queenie. Pag-asa said that the weather disturbance outside the Philippine area of responsibility maintains its strength of a maximum sustained winds of 45 kilometers per hour near the center with gustiness of up to 55 kilometers per hour. And this weather disturbance is forecast to remain as a tropical depression until tomorrow and may weaken into a remnant low on a Wednesday or Thursday. This weather system is unlikely to directly affect the country throughout the forecast period, Pag-asa said. Ayan po ang latest naman po. Ayan. And the Weather Bureau advised the public and DRMMOs or Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office to continue monitoring for updates related to the tropical cyclone. Tropical storm Paeng, meanwhile, is moving over the West Philippine Sea, exiting the Philippine area of responsibility tonight. Ayan. So, maraming salamat at nakaalis na rin si Paeng. Ayan. At kung may papasok man pong bagyo, inaabisuhan ng publiko na mag-ingat, maging mapagbantay at maging mapaghanda. All right. Great afternoon once again. Kamusta po tayong lahat? You're still watching Women at Work. Ang galing mo. Panalo ka. And momentarily, we'll continue with our discussion. As I have said, we'll be talking about mental health. Birthday greetings muna po tayo on the lighter side. Ayan, happy birthday to Isa Perez Nevalta, my pamangkin. Happy birthday, Isa, to my cousin Linlin de Guzman Yulo. Happy birthday. Ka, see you soon. To my good friends, Cha Martinez. Cha, happy birthday. God bless you always. Also to Christy Querido, my comare. Happy blessed birthday to you. See you this Saturday. To our co host and my special guest next week, another TNC Women Empowered host, Jennifer Nuya. Happy birthday. To Miss Pam Basig of Svensson. Happy birthday, Pam. God bless you. Thank you for the love, for the support. And also to Miss Christine Bersola Babao. Miss Teen, happy birthday. Enjoy your blessed, beautiful day. All right. Kamusta po tayong lahat? Great afternoon. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. This is your host, Coach Ellen Perez. And just feel free to comment down below for your thoughts and anything that you would like to say. At we'll be talking about mental health. Ayan, pasimulan na natin. May mga maagang viewers sending their message. Manny Parale, hello Dico Manny, cousin. Another mental health good topic to listen. It's holiday for the family. We're complete. Regularly watching from Laguna, Santa Rosa, Laguna. Kamusta kayo, Insan, Dico, Manny, and family there? Hope you're all safe. God bless. Ayan. Marites Ruiz. Hello, Marites. Thank you so much. Magandang hapon din sa'yo. Feel free to share this video. You'll never know. Somebody might need it. Somebody might be, needing this discussion. At kung may katanungan po kayo, feel free to comment down below. We'll be reading your questions. And feel free to share this video using hashtag Women at Work on TNC Now. And you can also watch us in YouTube. All right. Okay. So Thank you so much. Ayan. So let's go to the program proper direct. Ayan. Can we start with our press mat? Meron tayong presentation material. Thank you so much, TNC family, for this beautiful poster on our special for today's mental health talk. Thank you so much. Ayan. So, ano nga ba ang mental health? All right. Ayan. So let's proceed to the next press mat, direct. Can you play? Yan. So our discussion for today, we'll talk about what is mental health. An overview. Ayan. So meron tayong idea what is it all about. Basically, what I'll be covering today, dear viewers, is just the basic, the foundation that we need to know. The six pillars of mental health. Ano-ano ba ito? Understanding the happy hormones. Meron pong happy hormones tayo na pwede nating ma-activate doing natural things. All right? So, the encouragement is aside for you to know it, to apply it as well. And also factors that affect mental health. Ano-ano ba ang mga factors, ano bang mga consideration that affects one's mental health. And of course, we will end it with a high note on solution driven on mental wellness. What can we do? Ano bang pwede nating gawin as a person, as an individual, to our family, to our friends, para po magkaroon tayo ng mental wellness. And really, it's a it's a cycle po siya. Minsan we're good, mentally, we're equipped, we're okay. Minsan naman po, babaksak, di ba? What's important is we are mindful about it, we are aware of it, and we know what are the things that we need to do. Okay, so next slide, please. Direct, thank you so much. So, what is mental health? Ayan. Ano nga ba ang mental health? 'Di ba? Bakit ba natin pinag-uusapan ito? So, basically, mental health is our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It is how we think, feel, and act. All right. It helps determine how we handle stress, all right, relate to others, and make healthy choices. All right. To all our viewers, ulitin ko lang po yan. Ano bang mental health? At nito nga pong nagkaroon ng pandemic, naging very open and vocal na tayo about it. It's because of the changes, because of the health, because of the pandemic na nagkaroon tayo ng drastic changes, talagang many of us got affected mentally. So what is mental health? Again, ulitin ko lang po. It is basically our emotional and psychological and social well-being. It is how we think, feel, and act. And it helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. Ayan. So, if our physical health is very important as much as mental health, ang palagi ko nga pong sinasabi to our viewers watching us right now, ang sinasabi ko nga po the mind is the machine of our body. It dictates our motions, yung ating gagalaw, and emotions, yung ating nararamdaman. I'll give you a quick, very simple example. So, if your mind dictates or tells you na tamarin ka, let's say, ganito, i-connect na natin sa physical health. Exercise, ayan. Every year yan, di ba? I think makaka-relate po ang lahat dito. Every year, pagdating ng January, meron tayong mga New Year's list at talaga mga New Year's natin, resolution. Exercise, ayan, mag-exercise. Eto ngayon, mentally, sinabi ng isip mo, huwag kang mag-exercise na. Mapapagod ka, pagpapawisan ka, mahihirapan ka, magpapalit ka ng damit. So how does it relate to your to you mentally? when we say your mind is the machine of your body and it dictates your motions and emotions. So once that idea dictates into your mind, yung pong motion, yung katawan mo, hindi nakikilos para mag-exercise. And then your emotions, ganun din. Ay, oo nga, magpapahinga na lang ako, matutulog na ako. Even if you have good enough rest, right? Or dito na lang ako, Netflix na lang ako or whatnot to disrupt the idea of exercise. So, yung New Year's resolution na mag-exercise, walang nangyari. So that's how it equates. So that's what it meant when we say the mind is the machine of the body. It dictates our motions and emotions. At ako, bilib na bilib ako at saludo ko sa aking mga anak. Ayan, AJ, Ayla, and Angel. Napakalakas ng kanilang willpower na mag-exercise. Talagang may schedule sila, may araw at talagang sinusunod nila yan. Kaya naman nakakatuwa talaga yan kasi talagang it takes discipline, determination, and of course, at the end of it, you will get the result that you want. Kaya it's really important that you calibrate your mind, you condition your mind with goodness and greatness. So that's the meaning of mental health. To all our viewers, feel free to comment po. Babasahin ko po ang inyong mga katanungan. All right? Next slide, please, Direk. As I have mentioned, we're doing this special dahil nga po October is Mental Health Awareness Month. Kaya po ginagawa natin ito. All right. Direk, can you please um, go on or move to our next slide? Ayan. Thank you so much, Direk. So, let's talk about the six pillars of mental health. I'm pretty much sure our viewers will say, narinig ko na to, alam ko to, familiar ako dito. That's not the question. The question is, are we doing this? And that's the reason why there is life coaches, accountability partner, the encouragement for you to be able to apply it. There's someone who will look after you. Nagagawa mo ba to on a sustainable basis ng continuous effort, right? Just like you going to the gym, if you would like to take care of your physical health, you want to go to the gym and exercise, or let's say observe your meal, hindi mo naman to mababago or makokorek in just one time. Right? Hindi ka hindi, you will do not expect a result of you lose around 10 pounds pumunta ka sa gym ng isang beses o dalawang beses. No, it has to be consistent. Same thing with your changing of your meal pattern or your good eating habit. It will only result to good, I mean, it will have a good result if you continuously do it. And same thing in your mental health. If you will put in good good thoughts in your mind continuously, yan tayo dapat. Yan ma-observe yung good mental health. All right? So, if you associate yourself with good people, good vibes, kumbaga, ang nilalagay mo sa isip mo at sa utak mo ay mabubuti at magaganda, continuously be mindful that you're doing it, right? Ang paalala ko nga po, kahit sa sarili ko, I keep reminding myself, libre lang naman mag-isip na maganda, ba't hindi pa natin gawin or gawin lagi. All right. So, moving on to the six pillars of mental health. Let's talk about number one. Eat for wellness. All right. Ayan. Ano bang ibig sabihin niyang eat for wellness na yan? Guilty ba tayo dito? All right. So, before I cover the eat for wellness, these six pillars of mental health to all our viewers, this is your guide that you can take simple actions each day that will help you improve your mental health and well-being. It's not a question of you know it. I know, right? You know it. Di ba? Marami sa atin ang nakakaalam nito. But the question is, are you applying it? And that's the reason why there are life coaches who will help you be the accountability partner who will guide you and direct you to observe that you're applying it. All right. So, number one, again, eat for wellness. Okay, so make sure that we're eating well balanced diet. Andyan ang vegetables, fruits, fish, at less na natin yung mga tipong pork and meat, 'di ba? Kung alam nating we have some kind of concerns, meron tayong mga tipong tinitake na mga maintenance, medications, meron tayong high blood, diabetic or what, let's observe what we are eating. Ang lagi nga nilang sinasabi, narinig ko, kung ano daw tayo, yun daw yung ating kinakain. So, yeah, actually, in this date, in this new generation, let's use the social media, the technology, the platform of internet into something that is positive and good by researching food that are really nutrient, food that are really great and good, and we can always consult doctors, dietitian, specifically if we have some conditions. All right. So again, the encouragement is to consult experts in terms of s- uh, if you're into having some kind of maintenance, all right, or meron na kayong mga conditions, make sure that you consult doctors. And if wala naman at medyo bata-bata pa kayo, really busugin ang ating sarili sa mga gulay, sa mga prutas, 'di ba? At napakahirap niyan, lalo na sa fast-paced na ating mundo ngayon na lahat instant, 'di ba? Kadalasan sa pagmamadali nating makapunta sa work, guilty rin ako diyan, nag-i-instant tayo, 'di ba? Hindi na nakakapagluto talaga ng mga nutritious food. So, I'm grateful and thankful to my daughter AJ. Ayan, kasi hands-on siya na nakakapagluto for me kasi she's working at home, and maganda rin yung ganong combination that there's someone at home na, or let's say working at home, someone stays at home who can cook nutritious food and healthy food. At yun talagang hindi instant, totoong gulay, totoong prutas, hindi may mga preservatives, 'di ba? Totoong manok, ganyan, seafood, and all of those things. So, again, the encouragement is to have a well balanced diet in vegetables and nutrients. And of course, be sure to drink plenty of water. Kung kaya natin ng more than 8 glasses. I just want to share with you yung 8 glasses. Basically, ang technique lang just is if you're a breakfast, lunch, dinner, 'di ba? Two glasses per meal. That's already 6 glasses of water. Tas in between of your meriendas or snack, another two. So that will already make 8 glasses of water. But of water, kung kaya namang pang sobrahan, please do so. It's really very vital that we have this. We're getting 8 glasses of water or even more. All right. So next, into the six pillars of mental health is, next slide. I know that's still there pala. Connect. Ayan. It's important that we have connections. Okay. So, banggitin ko yung connection na yan. We are grateful with the technology because of course with the pandemic, talagang na-pause and na-stop yung ating interaction and connection with the people that we love, with friends and families, right? So let's take advantage again, the goodness and greatness of the technology. Pwede tayo mag-video call with our family and friends and loved ones in other countries, di ba? Chat, email, whatever it is, kamustahin mo, mag-Viber ka, WhatsApp ka, and if with the safety protocol now that we can meet our family and friends, do so once in a while, get in touch with them, kamustahin niyo, makipagkita kayo, interact, 'di ba? And of course, observing safety protocol, alam natin 'yan. Connect with yourself, importante rin po 'yan. You connect with yourself, kamustahin mo rin yung sarili mo, 'di ba? Alamin mo yung sitwasyon ng sarili mo, how are you at this time, 'di ba? How are you with your situation coping with the pandemic. Ito ngayong mga bagyo, kamustahin niyo po mga kaibigan niyo, simple chat, video call, pamilya ninyo, kamag-anak, kakilala. It's important that we make an effort to connect with someone, and let's do it today. All right. So you can pick up the phone, call them, talk to them, video message, video call. All right. That's really very important. All right. So before we move on, we're talking about six pillars of mental health. Good evening. This is Coach Ellen Perez, and it's a special of Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka, as we observed October as a Mental Health Awareness Month. And today is the last day of October. Ayan, greetings muna tayo sa ating viewers. Jimpy, ayan, Jimpy of Sunshine Friends. Good afternoon, Coach. Watching now. Ayan, avoid elements that give stress to you. Thank you so much. Ayan, Mommy GP, thank you so much for that. Sunshine Friends, hello, hello. Ang ganda nung sinabi niya, avoid elements that give stress to you. 'Di ba? I-avoid na natin kung merong mga factors that's stressing you. Iwasan na natin 'yan. Kathleen Alvarez Bernardino, ayan, ano bang sabi niya? Kathleen, ayan, hi, nanonood si Kat. Hi, Kat, I miss you. Kamusta ka and your kids and your family? My friend and colleague in BPO, how are you? Good to see you here. Thank you for watching. Heart, 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 love, love, love. Sabi din ni Manny, my Kuya Dico Manny, cousin, it is considering factor if you have a depression relate that to relate this to your mental health or physical health. Please give some points on this. Thank you. I will as we move forward. Thank you so much. Hello, Mami Aw, sabi ni Kath. Ayan. Thank you so much, Kath. Good to see you here. Share this video. You'll never know, some of your friends, your relatives, or whatnot is might be able to help. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for sending stars. Love, love, love. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's move on. So we're talking about six pillars of mental health. Nakadalawa na tayo. The third one, direct. Kindly move the slide. Ayan, move the slide. At ang pang third natin is move. Movements. Talaga naman, na-deprive tayo ng movements nitong pandemic. Pero nakakatuwa. Di alam niyo yon, yung mga exercise instructors, coaches in gym, yoga enthusiasts, doing Zumba and all, napasok yan virtually during the pandemic. Natatandaan niyo po, halos lahat doing sorts of exercises online. At yung mga momshies, kahit mga anak, mga dads, mga popsies, talaga namang helping sa mga household chores. And that is movement, okay? And that's very vital and important in observing good mental health, all right? Movement, physical activity is good for your mental health, all right? And well-being. So take some time to move your body in some ways today, all right? Yan, yung papa ko nakakatuwa, nagwo-walking siya with dogs. Hi, Papa Dal, Mama Dal, hello. Ayan, ano, if you're watching, kamusta kayo? So, it's important that we do some movements, all right? Yung paglilinis sa bahay, movement yan, galaw-galaw, baka pumanaw, 'di ba sabi nila? So, that's movements. If you're going to your office, 'di ba? 1, 2, 3 floors, and then the rest mag-elevator ka na, okay? Take a walk in 3 floors, why not, 'di ba? Kung pababa man or paakyat, and then, catching your breath, appreciating your inhales and exhales, that's really very important to your physical and mental well-being. Kasi sa fast pace ng ating ginagawa at nangyayari, we tend to forget to breathe anymore. All right? Hindi yung, okay, nakalimutan mo, di patay ka na, di ba? No, what I'm trying to say is to appreciate our breathings. All right? So, importante that we are moving. Physical activity is really very important and good for our total well-being. All right? Make time to walk. Lunch break mo sa office, 15 minutes walk bago ka kumain, and then kain ka. All right? Even a small amount of physical activity can make a big difference. Walking your pets, 'di ba? Your dogs, household chores, pagwawalis, pagmamap, there's movement in it. So really, the encouragement, this is the six pillars of mental health, is movement. All right. So okay, I hope everyone is learning, growing, sharing this video will be really helpful, because you'll never know, someone in your circle might be needing it, and it's really time for them to be aware of it and apply it. So I'm talking about six pillars of mental health. Pretty much karamihan alam to, but the thing is, are we applying it? All right. And when we say we are applying it, it should be something that is sustainable, something that we will apply regularly. All right. So we have eat for wellness, connect, move. The fourth one is communicate. Ayan. Nagkaroon din tayo ng hindrance during the pandemic, 'di ba? Na lesson ng ating communication, because we don't get to see our family and friends. Pero we are still grateful for the technology. We're able to communicate. Di ba ang dali na nga ng communication ngayon? Even yung kamag-anak mo, kapatid mo na nasa ibang bansa, talaga namang may way to communicate. Alright? Ayan. Speaking of kapatid sa ibang bansa, ayan. Hello, Kuya Alvin. If you're watching, kamusta ka? Seaman po ang aking kuya. Kaya naman dumadaong siya sa iba-ibang dagat, iba-ibang kalugaran. Ingat-ingat lagi, Kuya Alvin, if you're watching. Hi. Ayan. So, communicate is another tool that we need to work on and observe that we're applying, 'di ba? A problem shared is a problem halved. If you can share something that is troubling you, all right, with a person you trust, okay? Or if you are worried about a friend, start a conversation, all right? Be mindful, kamustahin po natin sila. Let's ask, are you okay? All right? Ask them, how are you today? Kamusta ka? It's really important that we communicate. Check one another. How are you today? It's really important. Alam ko, karamihan sa atin, there's Viber group, WhatsApp group of your family, Messenger of your friends, and that's really very, very important. Let's check on one another. So let's remind ourselves, kamusta na nga pala siya? Kamusta na ba tong kababata kong to? I've never heard from this person. Sa relative kong to. Kamustahin natin ang bawat isa. So, it's really good for our mental health. Communicate, check one another. All right? That's very, very important and very vital. That's the fourth of the pillars of mental health that I'm sharing to everybody. So, the fifth and sixth, Direct, kindly move the slide, please. The fifth is being mindful. Ayan, lagi ko po yung nababanggit. Being mindful. So to our viewers watching us, any questions, comment down below, and of course we will answer it, and we'll work on our very best na makapagbigay po ng kasagutan po sa inyong mga katanungan. Be mindful, importante po 'yan. Ano po ba 'yan? Talaga namang napakahalaga na mindful ka sa iyong sarili at sa iyong kapwa. Being more mindful can help you feel good, all right? At different times throughout your day, stop, pause, notice your surroundings. Focus on your breathing. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, going in and out through your nose, di ba? Appreciate and be grateful to God for your breathings. You are alive as you woke up this day. Di ba? Observe your inhale, your exhale. Be, just appreciate it. Pause. Kalma. All right? Um, Tune in into your senses, what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what you touch, what you taste. So be mindful, be observant. All right, and it's important that on a daily basis you really pause. All right, appreciate your inhales, your exhales, and just listen to what's the surroundings is telling you. All right. So that's the number five in the six pillars of mental health. And last but definitely not the least is compassionate. All right. Being compassionate. At tayong mga Filipinos, napakadali nito dahil talagang compassionate tayo sa ating kapwa. But it's also important that you're compassionate to yourself. All right? How can you be compassionate to yourself? Be kind to yourself. Accept the mistakes na nagawa mo. All right? Be sorry about it. Learn from it. Are you drinking 8 glasses of water in a day or more? That's showing compassionate to yourself. Sa pagtulog, nako, sa pagpapahinga, are you depriving yourself of good rest? Quality good rest, napakahalaga po niyan. Kasi talaga naman pong sobrang workaholic natin, hindi natin naiisip na yung katawan natin talagang bugbog na bugbog. So we need to rest and relax. A good quality sleep. All right. So that's being compassionate. Consider how you could show love and kindness to others today is also being compassionate. A simple communication, connection to them, being mindful of asking how they are, that's being compassionate. All right. So just would like to share as well, over the week as well, I was able to join and be participate and watch Mind Use first convention in mental health convention by Mind Use. So thank you so much. It was really a very grounding experience, a humble experience. Thank you to my kumare, my alopecia sister, Abby Assistio. Hi, Abby, if you're watching. Ayan, thank you for the opportunity and the blessing to be with you in the Mind You Mental Health Summit. All right, na nangyari last week din. Isa rin po yung ganap na talaga naman pong napakahalaga at napaka-importante na I was able to participate in. So, and be able to, just be there and enjoy the moment. So, all right. Magandang gabi po. This is your host and Ellen Perez. I'm a life coach on mental health, women empowerment, family, and relationship. I help people find their strength from their desperation to become an inspiration. I just talked about the 6 pillars of mental health. All right. So, ayan, sabi ni Kathleen, very helpful and relevant topic. Um, Worth sharing. Thank you po. Yes, indeed. All right. So, any questions or comments, just feel free to share it, and I'll be more than glad and happy to answer those questions and inquiries at maganda po ang ating kwentuhan. So, time check, 6:12 in the evening. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. You're still watching Women at Work. Next slide, please. Ayan. All right. Understanding the happy hormones. Ano po ba ito? Ayan, maraming nagtatanong. Understanding. May mga iba aware dito pero hindi nila alam on how, hindi sila familiar on how it will help them. So, understanding happy hormones, meron po tayong mga happy hormones na tinatawag. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. Dopamine, it's the reward hormones or the feel good hormone. Okay. Oxytocin is the love hormone, knows to increase trust. Serotonin, the calm hormone for well being and happiness. Endorphins, it's the willpower hormone that helps create good habits. So bakit ko po ba ito sinishare sa inyo at tinatalakay at binabahagi sa ating mga viewers? Mahalaga po ito dahil there are some activities, all right, that we can complement para these happy hormones can activate. All right? Yung iba sa atin, hindi lang natin alam. All right? Again, with respect to clinical doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, they are prescribing medications. And if you need medications, well then good, um, make sure you consult doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists. They are really into prescribing medicines. For life coaches, we are on the natural intervention of healing, of having a well balanced mental health and well-being as well. So ano naman yung katumbas nun, all right? Ano ba yung pwede nating gawin para we can um, we can sustain and we can activate yung pong happy hormones ng dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Oxytocin, all right, we begin with oxytocin, triggers the bond between a mother and an infant. It may also play a role in recognition, um, trust, and anxiety. Some research shows that the hormones may affect addiction, and stress as well. All right. I'm just giving you an overview what is it all about. And then later on, we'll cover ano po ang activities na pwede nating gawin to activate these happy hormones. Serotonin, it is believed to help regulate mood and social behavior, appetite, and gastrointestinal functions, sleep, memory, and um, others as well. All right. So yan naman po yung sa serotonin. Endorphins. Ano naman po yung endorphins na yan? It is a chemicals that produces by the body to relieve stress and pain. Endorphins can produce a feeling of euphoria that is both healthy and safe without risk of addiction and overdose. Okay. So lastly, ano naman ang dopamine? Dopamine is a hormone associated with feelings of acceleration, bliss, motivation, and concentration. It plays a key role as well as a functions including movement, sleep, learning, mood, memory, and attention. All right. So yan po yung kumbaga konsepto ng understanding those happy hormones. And so, ano bang maitutulong nito sa atin? All right. So mga nagtatanong, as you can see on your screen, ayan, that is the happy hormones. Ayan yung mga happy chemicals. Next slide, please, Direct. What are the activities that we can work on? Just allow me to get water, zip water, ayan. Thank you so much, Direct. Ayan, nakikita natin ang diagram, napakaganda. These are the different activities na pwede natin gawin, 'di ba? Para naman po talagang ma-activate, ma-accelerate at talagang ma magkaroon ma magkaroon ma yun nga magawa ang mga hormones na ito. Ibig sabihin, ma-activate, di ba? So, dopamine. All right. Listen to music. Ayan. Get moving. So, these are the reward motivational chemical. Yung dopamine, it's a more on reward motivational chemical. What we can do para ma-activate yung dopamine na yan? Get a quality sleep. Eat enough protein. Listen to music. Kung titingnan nyo, ang dali, coach, kaya kong gawin yan. So again, the encouragement is sustainability. We need to do it and observe it to do it all the time. All right. Oxytocin, the mood stabilizer. We can have, we can dance. Ayan, di ba? Sayaw lang ng sayaw. Di ba? Yung mag-TikTok ka ng mag-TikTok, that's activating your oxytocin. Dinner with family and friends. Wow, di ba? That's really nice as well. Give a hug, give compliments, positive compliments, 'di ba? To your family or friends. It activate your oxytocin. Next is serotonin. All right? This is more on love, contentment, hormones. So yan, yoga, be out in the sun, 'di ba? Sunlight is really important. Ang mama ko madalas yan nagpapaaraw, so it activates yung serotonin. Spend time in nature, 'di ba? Kaya ang dami talaga namang namamasyal, naghahanap ng nature, nagde-nature tripping, pumupunta sa mga park, garden, nagpupunta sa bundok kasi talagang it activates your serotonin. Achieve a goal. Maganda rin 'yan, 'di ba? You list down your goal goal? Ano ba ang goal ko ngayon, this week, next month, in the coming years? And then, focus on that goal and achieve it. And that's activating your serotonin, your one happy hormone that will help your mental health be well. All right. And last but definitely not the least is endorphins. All right. This is the painkiller. Move your body. Laugh, 'di ba? Laughter yoga. Ayan, si Coach Brian Baisol. Ayan, laughter yoga. Importante pong tumatawa tayo. Masaya. Be creative. All right? If you want to explore on your creative side, 'di ba? Drawing, artwork, collage, anything. Eating dark chocolates as well. Ayan, at least, I mean, with balance, right? Wag din tayong sosobra. It activates your endorphins. So, there you have it. Time check, 6:20. Babalikan po natin ang ating kwentuhan. Napaka-full pack ng ating discussion. We need to have a break. Ayan. So, stay tuned, sit back. We'll work onto your questions, answer them, and we'll just have some commercial break. We'll be right back. Women at Work, ang galing mo, panalo ka.
Juan Lu and his puppets face to face with special guests Makata Tawanan, Jess Box, and the Lunaria Marionette Show.
Salita. Alam mo, Tito Anlo, kung wala ako, magsasalita ka mag-isa. Kung wala ako, wala kang masusuot. Kung wala ako, wala kang nakakain.
November 13, Sunday, 7 p.m. at the La Verdad Auditorium in Apalit, Pampanga. Buy your tickets now and see you soon, face to face.
I was diagnosed with androgenic alopecia when I was 25 years old. And then when I turned around 35 or 36, late 30s, I had another check again. Kasi gusto ko ma-establish talaga kung ano eh. Kasi grabe, hindi siya I mean, balik siya ng balik. Parang walang remedy, ganon. My full legal name, Aurora Jean Perez, but you can call me Ellen. Nung baby ako, I have hair, pero sobrang nipis. And dati naman kasi, even old generation, my parents or yung mga nakakatanda sa atin, hindi naman natin alam yung terminology ng alopecia. Conscious ka kasi konti lang yung hair mo. And nung lumalaki ka na, and humaharap ka na sa school, and I'm a person pa naman na talagang into public speaking. Naku-conscious ako kasi napapansin nga na itong bunbunan ko, yung crowning glory ng babae, wala akong masyadong hair doon, or minsan talaga halos wala. I underwent really to a doctor, to a hospital, clinic, na-check ako. After 26, 27, and then 30-ish plus, I went back. And yun nga, I was told that my scalp is already closed and less chance of hair growth. To be honest, I got sad. I don't want to say depressed because I don't want to encourage it, but nakakaiyak siya, nakakalungkot. I started in my feeds, in my social media, Svensson. The logo itself, parang wow, relaxed, hindi yung pushy. The people who are telling their stories, the people who are using it, they're credible, they're reliable, and I felt like parang reliable to ah. So to myself lang. So yeah, I wrote to Svensson, and my queries or my requests has been granted, and I'm blessed that from then on, I started my treatment December 2021, and I finally see hope.
It's only been 6 months, but the results are great. The results is actually already apparent from afar. It looks like you have a full head of hair. So this is already looking good because it starts with that white pointed tip and it thickens. That's a good indicator that these strands are healthy replacement hair.
Yung mga aha moment ko sa Svensson, ang dami. Revelation siya of solution talaga. And talagang merong treatment result-oriented. I got curious with the treatment. Parang kakaiba. Since I've tried it already, I've realized na totoo nga, hindi siya yung minamadali, hindi yung mabilisan na treatment. So, nakakatuwa lang. It gives you assurance and hope. And in this challenging, changing times, it's great to know that you have a partner, a solution, a family like Svensson who will bring out the best in you.
Good evening. Thank you so much. You're still watching Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka, and mabilis ang oras. Ayan, and may mga questions tayo. At this point in time, I'd like to give you a snapshot lang of the factors that affects mental health. Thank you once again to our sponsors, by the way. Thank you so much. Derek, can you show the slide, please? Ayan. So, bibilisan ko lang to ng konti. This is because basically, maintindihan nyo to, madali siyang maintindihan, alright? So, just an overview that affects mental health. Ano-ano po ba ito? Family crisis, alright? Dysfunctional family, overseas working family members, all sorts of separation, loss of a job, financial hardship. Family crisis really affects mental health. Next slide, please. Next is, of course, health problems. Ayan. It affects your mental health. Number one, COVID, meron kang diabetic, if you have a cancer, it affects your mental health. Next slide, please, Derek. Another factors that affect mental health is substance abuse. Any substance that's, taking it abusively, it will really affect your mental health. Kaya it's not really good. All right? Next slide, please, Direct. Another factor is verbal abuse. Kaya mag-ingat po tayo sa ating pagsasalita. Let's be sensitive on what we say because it's really affecting mental health of an individual. So that's verbal abuse. Next slide, please. Another that will really affect your mental health. It's really very traumatic at asahan ninyong matagal ang progression ng tao is physical abuse, sexual harassment, or violence. So this is post-stress traumatic disorder already. Kapag ang tao ay nakaranas ng ganito, talaga naman pong kailangan po ng kumpletong pangangalaga at pagmamahal, family support, friend support. This will really take time to heal and move forward. So next slide, please, Direct. Another factors that affects our mental health is change in the environment. Kaya nga nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, lahat po tayo na apektuhan because we were put into pause. The regular thing that we're doing, we're suddenly put into pause or stop. And there are some changes in the regular things that we're doing. So that's also another factor that affects our mental health. Next slide, please, Direct. Ayan. At ito po ang pinakabago na dagdag, video game addiction. So, be on the alert on this because it disconnects you to your family, to your objectives in life. Nasisira talaga ang momentum ng isang tao once it becomes addicted to a video game. All right. So, those are the factors that affects mental health. Next slide, please, Direct. What can we do? Let's focus on that. Ayan, meron tayong question dito. Sabi ni, nakita ko may katanungan dito si Pam. Asa na? Piano and me, can you prevent mental health problems? Yes, ayan na, nasa harapan mo na. What can we do to prevent mental health problems? Sabi ni Piano and me. Acknowledge your emotions, all right? Acknowledge that you are sad, if you are lonely. Avoid comparing yourself with others. Take 100% responsibility for your life. Importante po talaga yung pause, reflect, meditate, and pray. Do something good for your body, mind, soul, and spirit. And the reminder here, once again, is make it a habit. Be in the present, be in the now, all right? Yung pong past natin, kalimutan na natin yan, but have that remembered yung mga lessons learned. Connect with others, help others as well. So that are the things that we can do so that we can have a well balanced well-being and a good mental health to avoid those mental health challenges. Next slide, please, Direct. Ayan, I hope I answered your question. Piano and me. Ayan, 4 basic guide to stop mental health challenges. Apat lang po to. Next slide, please. Every day, it's encouragement for us to do anxiety grounding technique. Ano po ba to, Coach Ellen? Even experts like psychiatrists, psychologists will really recommend this. It's a meditation, being putting yourself in a quiet time, in a standstill, observing your senses, the 5 senses, things that you can see, things that you can feel, you can hear, smell, and taste. Pwede kayo magpatugtog ng music, bring yourself in a happy place through your mind. Alright? Libre lang yan. Punta ka sa Japan, sa Italy, sa Rome, di ba? Or even at the present of your home, and then visualize things that you can see, visualize things that you can feel, hear, and smell or taste. All right. That's anxiety grounding technique. It will really address your mental challenges. Meditation. All right. Quiet time prayer. So the recommendation is at least 5 minutes in the morning. And then kung kaya pa sa gabi, do it as well. Next slide, please. And the second one is the recommendation of attitude of gratitude. Let's be grateful. My recommendation is list 3 things you are grateful for daily before going to sleep. Isulat niyo po yan kasi mahalaga pong nasusulat ninyo, nababasa ninyo, you are mentally aware of it. It interrupts anxiety with gratitude. Next slide, Direct. All right. So the next one is thought reframe. These are basic, pero the encouragement is you do it every day. Your thoughts matter. So instead of you saying that you are a mess, you say I am human. I'm human. I make mistakes. All right. Instead of you saying I'm a failure, you say I am learning. Palitan po natin yung pag-iisip natin. Thought reframe. Instead of you saying na palpak ka, 'di ba? You can say that I experience challenges, I will grow from that challenges. That's simple, but it needs practice, dear viewers. Talagang consistent practice. Next slide, please. And the last but definitely not the least is daily positive affirmation. Naghahanap tayo ng papuri sa boss natin, sa ibang tao. Bakit hindi natin bigyan ng sarili natin ng positive affirmation? You can write it every day in a notepad. You say, I am strong, write your name. Ellen or Ow. I am calm, write your name. I am courageous, and then write your name. Post it na nakikita ninyo, nababasa nyo, and make it a daily habit. All right. So, there you go. Thank you so much. At ang may tanong pa ulit si Piano and me, does the stress lead to medical problems? Yes, indeed. And that's the reason why those that I have shared with all of you can help you address that stress and maiwasan na po ang mental challenges. And again, this is an invitation. If you need some help, follow through guidance or whatnot, an accountability partner, you can email me at coachellenperez@yahoo.com, message here in the new channel. Maraming salamat. Medyo may kapos ang ating oras. Sorry, nag-overtime po tayo. But I hope this imparted you all in a good note and a high note that, mental health can be resolved. The mental health challenges can be resolved. Let's work on this. Let's progress and um, you know, make it positive, and let's help one another to have a good mental and physical health. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. Have a great evening. Have a great week ahead of you. Thank you for watching Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka. Thank you so much, TNC. And see you next Monday. God bless us all. This is Coach Ellen, shining for God to be a light for others. See you next week. Bye.